Hello everyone, this is Laptop Scratcher, and we're back, and we're gonna make another video, and this is gonna be a tutorial video about it's gonna be tutorial to Scratch basically. So if you haven't seen Scratch, in my other videos there's Scratch MIT Mondays, which is where I go on the site. Now go on that site and download, because it says download, and once you download, here you go. This is what it'll show right here. And it'll start always with the Scratch Cat, the signature, like the mascot, I guess, for Scratch. So you're gonna want this guy. So I'm just gonna start off and do the basics, and in the future we'll get to programming more. So every other day I'll make a video about this, and so let's get started. So basically, the most important things are this green flag right here and this red stop sign right here. Now what these do is the green flag starts everything and the red flag stops everything. So when I press this green flag, I can have this program. So when green flag clicks, so when I press this green flag, this program is activated. So more or less what this does is it'll either stop the whole program entirely, it'll like shut it off, it'll stop like doing the program. And the green flag, if you stop it and then you click the green flag, it'll restart the whole thing, set it to the beginning, and restart it pretty much, and start the game. And it'll activate everything for you and such. So at the end, if you're making a game where you lose and you want the program, the whole game to stop on screen that says you lost or something, you can use this, which is stop all. Stick this at your bottom of your program. When it's done, it'll stop all, stop the whole program, and you have to press the green flag if you want to keep playing. So we're going to put these away, and we're going to just focus on the green flag for now. So, technically, what we want to do right now is, the first thing is move these three. Move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees, and turn 15 degrees the other way. So we're going to take these three right here, drag them out, and we're going to use move 10 steps. So when we click green flag, this kitty is going to move 10 steps, because down here you can see that the cat is highlighted. That means we're programming for him. And now if I went into the stage, so this means I'm programming the white background behind him. So if I wanted to change at a certain time, I can do that. Now I'm just going to switch up the background here. I'm going to import, and I'm going to figure this out. I'm just going to make it a nature background. Let's change it up to a beach. So we have a beach here, and now that's a background. So now let's go back to our kitty. So basically, this is costumes. Now, these are when you're making your programming. So like, if you're making an animation, that's a different thing, and you have to change. But if you want, like, when the cat runs, you want them to change so it looks like they're running back and forth like that, you have to tell it to go change the costumes. So this is costume, and then there's sounds, and you just import sounds, and it comes with a meow sound right there. So what we're going to start with is click on green flag. Now when you click green flag, it's going to move 10 steps, and what moves 10 steps is, well, not yet, because I don't have it plugged in. But what moves 10 steps means is he's just going to move forward a tiny bit. 10 steps, technically in the game, in real life, 10 steps is a fairly good ways. But in this game, it's not. So if we just plug that in, we're just going to move these over to the side. If we plug that in, that means when we press this, he will move 10 steps. And we're not telling him what direction to move 10 steps in. So he's just going to move 10 steps in whatever direction he's already pointing, which is right. So when we press that, he's going to move, and if you notice, he moves a little bit each time. Now, if we wanted to make him move more, we can go into this, click on the number right here, move 10 steps, and change it up. Let's make it 30 steps. So now we have 30 steps. So we're going to click out of that, and then plug that back in. So now he's going to move more. So now that he's moving more, we can make it so it repeats this 3 times. So what repeat is, right here, repeat. What repeat is, it'll make him repeat whatever you tell it to repeat, however many times you tell it to repeat. So if we just plug in this 30 steps to repeat 10 times, we're going to want to change that to 3 times, because we don't want him to move 30 steps. So technically he's moving 30 steps, 30 steps, 30 steps, which in total is moving 90 steps. But he's taking breaks between them, so it actually looks like more realistic. So now we have this program here. So when this clicked, he's going to repeat this 3 times, and we're wrapping the repeat around this. So this goes for the same for the forever. Now what the forever does is it'll do your program, whatever you wrap it around. So if I wrap it around turn 15 degrees and then plug it into this, forever, until, as you probably already figured out, I press the stop sign, which stops the whole program entirely. He will keep turning 15 degrees in the right direction. He will keep doing it until I stop the program, because I'm telling it to go to forever. So you have to wrap it around whatever you want. So if I wrap it around this repeat, which I don't want to do, that'll just repeat the repeat forever. So he'll go 90 steps, and then come back around and repeat 30 steps 3 times again, and then keep going around and around until I stop it with the stop sign. So what I'm going to do is put this here, and I'm going to press the green flag, right? Okay. So I press the green flag, and he goes forward 30 steps. Now, you can see that it looks like he's moving pretty quickly, like, you can't really see the breaks, like, it's kind of hard to see. Now, if we want to make it more realistic, we can put this wait 1 second. Now, what this does is it will wait however many seconds you tell it to before it continues doing the program. So if I tell you wait 1 second, it'll repeat 30, so it'll move the 30, I'm wrapping this around both of them, so it'll repeat this 3 times, including the wait 1 second. So it'll say move 30 steps, so he'll move 30 steps, and then before he moves the 30 steps the second time, or the third time, he'll wait 1 second before he does that again. So if we do this right here, he'll go, and in between each step, 30 steps, he'll wait 1 second. Now, if we want to make a game where, we're just going to put this away. If we want to make a game where you have to control them with the arrow keys, we're going to have to use this block, which is very similar to the green flag button, except it's when a key on your board is pressed, and it gives you a whole list of all these, and then we have numbers too. So what we're going to do, this is set to space. We're going to want to do up arrow. You know what? Right. And he's going to move, and we don't want him moving 90 steps. We only want him moving 30 steps. So we're going to take this out, put these away so we don't get confused, and then move 30 steps right there. So what this means, so once we click the green flag, we still need the green flag. If we stop it and we try to press the right key, well, okay. Take the pack. He will right arrow forever. So if you press the right arrow, he's going to move 30 steps. Okay. So now, we want to make him turn. So I'm going to change this to up arrow. So we use right and left to change the direction. That's a little better. So we're gonna get 2 of these because we have right and left turn, and we're gonna change this to right and left. And we're gonna, when left, we want to turn turn left, and when it's right, we want it to turn right. So now that we have this, we have our own little program now. So this cat is programmed, so he turns. So right now, I'm turning, and if you hold the right or left key, he'll just keep doing it over and over again. And you can see the white line around the program when I'm using the program. It lights up. So left arrow, right arrow, it's because I'm continuously hitting it. I'm holding it down. And he can kind of go off the screen now. So we need to make this little constraint. So now we're going to wait 0.1 seconds. So what 0.1 seconds is going to do is it going to make you so he doesn't go super fast when he's going forward. So see that? Now he's going much slower than he was before. But yet he's still getting somewhere pretty quickly. So now that we have this basic, we want him to say, we don't want him stuck in this position when the game starts. We don't want him stuck like this. We want him to look cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the motion. We're going to open up motion. And we're going to go to glide. And I'll tell you what this is in a sec. But you just glide your 1 second to whatever. And then grab your wait so many seconds. Actually, wait, no. Take that back. We're going to grab a point in direction. And I'm going to tell you what these are. So, what point in direction is, and is, 90 degrees is right, negative 90 degrees is left, 0 degrees is up, and 180 is down. That's what it gives you. So we're going to want him to look right when we start the game. So we're going to click right, which is 90 degrees. We're going to stick that into there. So when we press this, as you can see, he's going to stick like that. Now what glide does is it'll glide him to wherever you tell him. So as you can see right here in the corner, it gives you your coordinates, X and Y, which is very helpful. And it's a really cool thing, in my opinion, with this. So what we can do is, see here we have X45 and Y42. If we put that in, X45 and Y42. If we put that in and then click it on there, he's going to point in that direction and then glide, which means he's going to kind of fly across the screen to the coordinates we told him to go to. Now, we want him to go back to the beginning. So we're going to look at these coordinates right here, and it's the general spot we want him to be in. So we see that it's minus 205 and minus 7. So we're going to stick in minus 205, and then minus 7, negative 7 actually. So now that we have this here, when we click this, he's going to glide back to here. So now we can control him, and then when we're like, oh, I want to restart, we just click this again, and he goes back to here. Now, that animation of him gliding is kind of annoying, because we have to wait till he goes back. So instead of that, we can use go to, which instead of him flying across the screen, it instantly teleports him, so you don't really see it. So we're going to replace this. I'm going to type in same stuff we had for that, 205 and minus 7, negative 7. And so we can get rid of this, but glide is actually sometimes really helpful in certain cases. So now, when he starts, we can walk around and stuff. Oh, I want to restart. He'll instantly teleport back, pointing in direction 90, just like that. And you have your own little video game where you can control your little cat around wherever you want, and when you want to restart, you just click the green flag, and boom, you restart right there. And that's technically how this works. These are the basics. Now, in the future, we can get into stuff like looks, where he can change to the running. Or sensing, where you can make him so he touches another sprite. The characters are named Sprite. So when he touches another sprite, he does something. Something happens, which is pretty cool. And we can make loud video games. We can make and there's these things. Now, here's the thing. I don't really understand all these. So, like the pen and the operators, I'm not really sure about these. So that's something I'll learn. And I'm teaching you something you learn. So, in the future, we'll learn more. But this is the really basic stuff. So, I'm Laptop Scratcher, and I'll see you later. See you later. Bye.